But we begin tonight with investigators trying to find out if someone sabotaged a fence at a small zoo that led to more than a dozen exotic deer escaping. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. The animal rights group PETA denies being involved, saying they wouldn't put any animals in harm's way. Our crew captured this video of the fallow deer wandering in and out of yards today. They're not native to Michigan and are used to human contact, but not to surviving on their own.
7 News Detroit reporter Megan Daniels went to Monroe County to speak with the owner and manager of the zoo to hear what's at stake and answers to how this could happen.
The Indian Creek Zoo is closed for the season, but the owner tells me he's concerned for the safety of all of his animals after he says someone cut through the fence and let his deer out.
Have babies crying.
We're just a private zoo with a couple hundred animals.
At the Indian Creek Zoo, not all the animals are where they're supposed to be.
We're getting reports and we just go to every house.
Joe Garverick, the zoo's owner, is looking for his 14 exotic deer that escaped overnight. And after seeing neighbors' posts on social media, we joined him for the search.
I just don't need a deer out the road and somebody gets hurt.
Taylor Merritt, the zoo's manager, says she found the herd here in a neighbor's yard.
So these deer come from Asia. They're a little flighty. They like to prance around like little antelopes. Our deer are super friendly because they get fed by people all the time.
Now the concern is how they got out. Joe says the fence was intentionally cut.
Somebody physically cut it. Don't know who did it, but somebody did, and pretty sad.
So I called the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. And they confirmed the fence was compromised and they are currently investigating.
It's pretty sad, you know, that people would do this. And what's so crazy, we know, because it's a high tensile deer fence, you can't even hardly cut it.
In 2022, we found the zoo was fined after an animal welfare investigation prompted by PETA. And Joe believes this escape is connected to animal activists. So I reached out to PETA and they sent this statement in part. Quote, "Run deer run." It comes as no surprise that these deer would want to flee from Indian Creek Zoo, given this facility's disturbing history of animal welfare violations, including allowing sick deer to suffer without adequate veterinary care. For now, while zookeepers say they're reviewing security camera footage, they're trying to lure the deer back to where they belong.
They're all tame deer, so it's just not fair to them out here in the wild.
In Monroe County, Megan Daniels, 7 News Detroit.
All right, thank you so much, Megan.